I'm gonna be very honest with you. My husband never wanted to move to Weston. 20 something years ago, that was the plan. I was working here and he said, I will not move to that place. I'll tell you what, now, there is no way for him to go anywhere. He doesn't even wanna go to a restaurant in Miami. That's how things changed for us. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't like moving around in your car, getting to places in 10 minutes or less, going to Publix, finding parking, I think Weston is not for you. So reason number one is the traffic. All right, yes, it's been getting a little, more crowded, let's say it, but for the most part, you get to places in Weston in minutes. You don't have to wait in line to go to, Publix, or if you want to go to a restaurant. Everything is super smooth when it comes to traffic. When you start coming from, let's say, north or south, and you get closer to Weston, you can see and tell that the traffic here is very different. So that is an amazing reason for you to move here, or not to move here if you're not okay with that. Now, we are all different. Probably you like that industrial looking, maybe you like more commercial seating. So if you don't like looking at beautiful landscapes like Disney World, everything is nice and perfect. The greens, the flowers, they change the flowers if it's colder or if it's, summer's coming, everything is just like blooming, nice red and white flowers everywhere. So if you're not into, landscapings, beautiful landscapings, the palm trees, everything is nice, clean, everything is just like picture perfect, Weston might not be the place for you. And that's the reason number two. If by any chance you don't have kids or you do have kids, but you don't like going to parks, walks, in nature, a lot of sports, bicycles, people exercising, things like that, Weston is not for you. I'm gonna tell you why. We have over 15 parks around here and it suits everyone, right? If you're a child, if you are a teenager, if you're adult, if you go out, with your friends or with your partner, the parks are for everyone. We have all kind of parks with different entertainments. So we have big parks where you can just go mountain biking, or we have parks where you just go and just like sit by the lake. So if you're not into nature, parks, exercising, Weston might not be for you either. Weston is centrally located. I'm gonna tell you why. It might look like it's a little west of, Broward, but if you think about this, it's in the middle of Fort Lauderdale and Naples, and the middle of Orlando and Key West. So it's there, whatever you want to do, whatever your destination might be, you have a lot of options to go to. So you have Fort Lauderdale Airport, which is like probably 25 minutes away from here. You have Miami Airport, which is a little, more south, probably 45 minutes an hour if you have a lot of traffic, but everything is close by. You can have many things to do with your kids, family, friends, whatever, because one weekend you can go to Key West. Next weekend you can go to Orlando, which is more or less like 3 hours away from here, either or. Same for Naples. Naples is beautiful. The sunsets are like well known, like all over the world. Or if you go to Las Olas, restaurants, things to do. So we're pretty good, as far as location. So if you're not into something like that, maybe you're not gonna like Weston a lot. Same as like if you prefer a place where you don't have a lot of kids around, schools, because this is what we have here for the most part. We have 8 rated schools. Therefore, we have a lot of families with children. Same as young families starting their lives, which is pretty amazing. Before I continue, I want to tell you something. I have a super nice relocation guide. You can download that right here in the description area, and also a home buyer's guide if you are thinking of buying a property. So all the details are there. I would love for you to check it out. But regardless, if you have any questions, just call me, text me. I am always here. I lived in Weston for 22 years already, and I know pretty much everything about Weston. My kids are already a little older, but we've been here since they're just like babies. So if you have any questions, if you cannot find in those guides, just text me, call me again. If you search around, or if you Google Weston, you can find out that Weston was nominated as one of the safest cities in Florida. So it is very nice. It's super safe. You can be out and about at 4 o'clock in the morning walking and nothing's gonna happen to you. It's a very safe city, and I really would love for you to come and visit. You won't regret it. Even just for you to stay here and have a little vacay. I would love to, meet with you and see what options you have if you want to buy or if you want to sell. I will always be here. Thank you so much. And this is Natalia Echeverri with Coldwell Banker. I'm always here for you, so you know how to find me. I'll see you next week.